Hello, my lovelies. It's me, Edith Ivy, and no, you're not in a build video. You are in an episode of the Not So Berry Challenge. Not So Berry Challenge, of course, being a 10-generation legacy challenge in The Sims 4, with each generation being represented by its own unique color and requirements. And like I said, I can't really, with as far ahead as I'm recorded, interact much with the new pack. But one thing I can do is with these lovely words from EA that we will be able to build buildings and then easily convert them into the new rental spaces. I really wanted to make some student housing for Ruby to go to college in. And so we are in Brightchester, which is the Sims 4 world that the two universities are based in. And I tried my best to copy the style of the brownstones around. So here's my best attempt. Originally, I did another story on top to make it the same height as the buildings around it, if a floor higher. But then they released that you can only do 6 units, and this would have been a 7-unit building. So I just took one of the floors off. I wanted the feeling of generic student housing. So we got the dumpster out back. The outside is decorated pretty much to match as closely as I could to these houses. And then you come in the front door. We have a shared gym space and the landlord's apartment. This empty room, there's 2 pieces that have to be present. I believe it's a water heater and an electrical outlet, and they're meant to go in this room, and it can be stretched out further into the public space if need be. I am going to upload this to the gallery. My name on the gallery is Edith Ivy as well, so it should be relatively easy for you to find that. And then I made the most boring, beige, lifeless student apartment that I could conceive of, and then I copy pasted it. And I'm gonna fix that leaf clipping through. One moment. All right, that is all fixed. And like I said, I just duplicated and recolored. So there's 4 nearly identical apartments plus the landlord apartment upstairs. And I just labeled it College Apartments. And that will be on the gallery under the username Edith Ivy, if you are so inclined to go and download it. It is very early Sunday morning, so we're going to get people to bed. Fern, what do you need? You are hungry? Get something to eat before you go to bed. You, sir? You don't really need it, but go to bed. Give us that couple hours and then we'll start the day. Oh, we're nervous because we're waiting to hear back on our college applications. I told you to go to bed. Go to bed. And then Jasper finished his aspiration, so as soon as everybody wakes up, we'll age everybody up, have their birthdays, and then get into some teen shenanigans with Ruby for the rest of the day. We do have to have her play chess for a while, but that won't take very long. Jasper is awake. You will be a teen today. Probably won't do his room makeover until the end of the episode, because we're going to get rid of the kid things and give him a more mature space. Did I give you a journal, young man? Let's grab you a journal. Slip that in your pocket. Oh, why are you already awake? You just... Well, I guess you're up. Why don't you make the cake? If she can make a cake, we're going to have her make the cake. She's not high enough level for the blue confetti cake, so we'll do the matcha cake because it's kind of minty. Right. Jade, why is Fern sad? Because she lost the celebrity level I don't care about. Jade, you're hungry. Why don't you take a shower and then get some breakfast? Those of you who have watched my horse ranch playthrough will understand when I say that I need to watch this family carefully and We don't want a repeat of the cake incident. So I'm going to be keeping everybody quite occupied until the cake is complete. And it may not be the best cake, but I feel there is something good in having the one person who isn't a birthday girl or boy make the cake. Madam, why are you yelling bad words? Oh, we reached creativity level 3 with Jasper. All right, place that. Add birthday candles. All right, Fern, it is time to become an elder. And we'll give everybody makeovers between episodes. God, it's real end of an era. Fern aged up, seniority, wrinkled bellies, frosty locks, and interminable naps await. Party like the Reaper's not right around the corner. Oh, she looks good with the silver hair. All right. Now, Jade, it's your turn. I didn't realize. I think I gave Jade's hair with that outfit is Fern's hair when she's sleeping. Alright, now you add the birthday candles. And Jasper. The triple birthday be at hand. Alright, we need to pick an aspiration and a second trait. Okay, I'm going to try to randomize, but again, if we get something that's going to make him unhappy, we're not going to do it. Paranoid. No, you're not going to be constantly afraid. An adventurous geek. I'm going to pick a third one. If it doesn't look better than that, then we'll come back to adventurous. Adventurous it is. I think for him, we're going to try to do a teen aspiration. I don't think we're going to get it done just because we're only going to be here till Thursday. Because Friday, Ruby's moving out to her college apartment. Do we want to live fast? Admired icon, drama llama, or goal oriented? Let's try live fast. I've never tried this one before. Not a bad looking boy. All right, we will give everybody their minty makeovers after the episode. Now you, sir, you have to use the restroom, but then we're going to have you do your homework because you have teen homework now. Which is why he didn't have to do his kids' homework on Friday night. Okay. Why don't you give your moms a hug? We'll let everybody have a piece of cake if they want one before we chuck it. Why don't you get dressed? And why don't you play chess with Fern? Did you go to the bathroom? You did. All right. Do your homework. Like I told you to. I feel like we're going to have problems with that boy. Okay. We might do makeovers before school. Because we don't know if the game gave him dorky outfits for school. Okay, we need to pull 3 pranks. We need to get in trouble. That's easy enough. And we need to sneak out to a party. As soon as our young lady is done with her chess, we're going to do a quick elders makeover. Also, all right, I live in America. Elderly people just don't retire here, but I think we're going to let Fern retire. And she can tool around the house and get into trouble. Did you finish your chess, miss?
Yes.
No. All right. Keep playing. I wonder who won. So let's slip into Fern and do that. Let's retire. Are you sure Fern should retire? Should she do so, a daily payment will be made each day based on her current hourly pay. So she gets a nice pension. You need to stop cussing, miss. Oh, looks like we're going to get another level of logic skill. How is our charisma doing? Because I know politician requires a lot of charisma. A level 6 charisma. We're doing well, and she is going to pursue the communications degree, which will also help her charisma skill. And what I am thinking is she has to have a child fairly early because that child has to have a relationship with one of the grandparents, and both of her parents are already elders. We don't have a lot of time on that. So we're going to do college as fast as we can. And then at the end of college, all right, stop that. Gonna pop in, and we're gonna do some makeovers. In the last week of college, we are going to. If you don't like grinding, you might want to skip most of college. But in her last week of college, toward the end, we're going to have her get pregnant. She is still very good friends with Hunter Volkov, and he is proper. So what we're going to try to do is get Hunter to marry us to give our child a good name because, you know, political career. And then we're going to realize, oh, we can't do that to him. He's too nice a guy. And we'll leave him at the altar, heartbroken. Because you can't get married unless you actually like each other in this game. Now, I have 3 makeovers to do for our elderly ladies and our new teenager. So I will do all of that and be back now. All right, and we are back with our finished makeovers. Fern is retired, so I prioritized comfy. I didn't need to do a thing for athletic wear or sleepwear. Honestly, I did just really quick, trying to get everybody into looks that I liked. Now, Jade is still a stateswoman. She's still a senator, so I kept it quite conservative and politician-y. But I still think she looks pretty heckin' good. She's not enjoying being an elder. And for Jasper, I had a heckin' time finding anything mint colored, so I kind of just had to do like a mix of blues and greens, and it kind of fell mostly blues. But I still think our guy looks pretty darn good as a teen. Outdoor and indoor cold weather gear. And now back to the challenge. He is almost done with his homework. And it is only 1 p.m. And our girl, let's go chasing some romantic relationships and some smooches somewhere we can get something to eat. So, or should we eat before we head out because it's free? Let's do that, and then we don't have to worry about like ordering and waiting for orders. Jasper has finished his homework. Marcus wishes us a happy birthday. How are your needs? You also need to eat. And how are your character values? Looks like your worst one is your emotional control. I will probably... We won't still be here, but I can probably have you do a jog to clear mind when we get back. Alright. Our girl needs to go forth in pursuit of smooches. We have a strong romantic relationship with Kellen, so let's smooch our boyfriend and then break up with him. And that will allow us to see if the strong romantic relationship counts when it counts, or if you have to maintain 3 at the same time. Because that will affect things. What's a world we haven't been to yet in this challenge? Hello, my boyfriend. Okay, let's try to calm him down because he is apparently upset. Do a smooth apology. Okay, he took it. He's yelling at us. We are going to do a smooch. You're not doing your extra credit right now. We've got things to do. Yeah, this is unpleasant. We're going to kiss him for our aspiration, and then we're going to break up and move on with our lives. What is he even yelling about? Okay, great. Oh, now we're yelling at him back. Yeah, alright. We're going to pause this because this is not cool. Let's see if we can ask to just be friends and if that will make us not boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. Because, nah, you are screaming at me. Alright. We didn't get the... They've agreed to cool down the relationship thing, so let's see if we're still dating. Just good friends, social bunny friends, and now he has a grudge against us. Because we didn't invite him to the prom. Okay, so we are gonna try to get over him because this isn't working. And while we're at it, we're gonna try to get over Carolina. Okay, we decided to cool off our romantic feelings. She'll never longer be plagued with thoughts of Maximilian. Excellent, because we gotta get rid of all of these crushes while we're still a teenager. And we no longer have a crush on Karina. Excellent. So, who else are we vaguely romantic with? Who is still a teen? Can we filter for that? Stop shouting things. Let's filter for romantic. And it's just these 4. I don't know that I want to, who is this? It's clearly someone we're closely... Oh, Yusuf! What are Yusuf's traits? Slavic... Oh, we don't really care. We're just... Let's have a flirtation. Let's have a flirtation and see if we can get to first kiss. We have our whole life to get through the serial romantic. Who are you? Charlie Akiyama? It's our friends. Okay. We'll brighten his day. We're going to say goodbye to Charlie. We may flirt with him later. I don't even see Maximilian, but he's still apparently in this conversation. But it will get awkward. Oh no, we have a crush on Charlie. Let's flirt with Charlie. We'll flatter him. What do we know about Charlie? We have good compatibility apparently, but we don't know anything about him. Alright, let's get to know him. Our newest crush loves outdoors. Not terrible. Let's discuss interests. Let's flirt. Let's compliment his outfit. And then we're going to ask about his woohoo interests. Don't want to risk hurting his feelings or making him uncomfortable. Okay, we are good friends. And he is into both genders. And we can sit and chat where it's out of the rain. And we don't want to do any more conversation prompts until we're sitting down. That'll get us out of the rain before we get a chance to get wet. Now, we will do the flirtations. Even though we are going to want to get over our crush relatively quickly. Ask about his love life. And we really want to just get to first kiss. This is going very well. Okay, we have a suggestive conversation. Let's try a little sweet talk. Because it is getting kind of late, and as soon as we get a first kiss out of this lovely gentleman, we will be a-goin'. First kiss. Heard you and Maribel Pancakes are good friends. You're a good person to know. Excellent. And he has ended our conversation. So, let's go home. Because we are running out of time to get her character values up. Alright, you young man, you have emotional control issues, so we're going to have you jog to clear your mind. Alright, Ruby, don't go to sleep just yet. What do you still need work on for your character values? Your manners and responsibility are fabulous. You're going to write in your journal a couple of times. I've heard what a great person you are. Would you like to donate to charity? Sure. It's my parents' money. I don't care. Fern, why don't you clean out the spoiled food and then we'll have you cook something? Oh, you have to pee. Go pee first. And then we'll have you clean out the spoiled food and cook something. We have completed 2 tiers of the serial romantic, so we're doing really, really well there. And I honestly think we can knock out some more smooches. Okay, it looks like Jade just cleaned out, okay, the spoiled food, which is all to the good. But we need you to cook something vegetarian for the family. Ooh, tofu stir fry. Sounds great. How are you doing, my guy? You've been better. How about instead of chatting, why don't you take a shower? Oh no, your needs are terrible. I should have checked on those before I had you jog. I'm sorry, that's on me. But did it help your emotional control? It did. You were in the red before, and now you've got a sliver of green. We'll probably... It's getting kind of late. Where is your emotional control? It's pretty good. After she finishes this journal entry, we'll have her do a jog, because I feel like that did a big one for her brother. And she's got a really high fitness skill, so she'll be able to jog for a fairly long time. Because you're hungry and tired, but you can take care of those when you get back. Where is it? Jog to clear mind. We'll have you do that next. How goes the cookin', Fern? Jasper's like, the birthday cake. I will consume it. He is a quite handsome man. Where did you get that distinguished jawline? Because Fern kind of has a jaw. But Jade, I mean, I guess both of your moms kind of have a jawline, so... I guess you come by it honestly. It just looks different on a guy. I do like the long hair on him, though. It looks quite good. But we'll get his needs up. And he did his homework. I'm going to go to school with them both tomorrow to try to get him through all of that start of day stuff. Thank you, Fern. I'm going to have... I know you're tired, sweetie, but we have 4 adults in the house. We need to cook more. We will go through the food in the fridge so fast. That's only 2 meals a sim. We haven't had butter chicken in forever. Let's have butter chicken. With faux meat, of course. You have finished with your stuff. Why don't you hit the bathroom and go to bed? Ruby girl, how are you doing? Oh, you are not doing the best. Why don't you grab some leftovers? Oh no. Fern is afraid of death. Fortunately, the house is a built-in elder. Oh, that reminds me. I need to probably next episode. I need to go in with Fern and pick up a keepsake box. And we're going to put something challenge related. I'm going to see if it'll let us put this plaque into the keepsake box from her elements collection, and then she can pass it down to Ruby, and then Ruby can put something from her challenge in it, maybe like a rose, and that will pass down with the generation, and I think that'll be really, really sweet. What was that noise? Oh, it was your fear or your anxiety. Edge of a breakout from anxiety and anxious because she's waiting for her. Oh, we need to check because the whole reason we sent her on a run. I'm not sure whether the journal or the run was better. We'll just do one of each like every night until she gets into range. You're going to take a shower and you are in it, my girl. I'm sorry. And then depending on her tension, she can put on some acne cream to combat the breakout that is also making her anxious before bed. If not, we'll do it in the morning. Oh, and we need to get over some crushes. Try to get over Crush. We were over Karina. It told us we were. And Jared. Mind is clear. No more Crush. Alright, let's check on this. They're still there. Oof, this could be bad. Alright, go to bed. Get some sleep. Oh, get some sleep because it's not going to let us apply facial cleanser or freshen up because we're too tense. I have terrible anxiety about my skin, but I can't even wash my face. Alright, it's 6 a.m. Use the John and get some leftovers. Jasper, you are just hungry, so you're perfect. Your homework is complete. We have enough to do. We're not going to have him maybe join the programming team because he's... I don't think there's like a job for like the thrill seeker trait or adventurous. I don't think there's a job that correlates so nicely, but there's a tech guru that goes really well with geek, but we're not going to be running him by then. We will do what we can to keep him happy. And there's no mail yet, so we don't know if we got into university. You, sir, should clean up. You are being ridiculous. Fern's retirement. I didn't even look at what it was. Oh, 991, which she was making like $2,000. Pensions suck. All right, Jade's gonna go to work. You, sir, need to get dressed to go to school. You, ma'am, need to get dressed to go to school. And I will probably do just the first chunk with Jasper because there's so much on that first day. Why don't you write in your journal until school starts? There's not a lot I can do about your conflict resolution. I don't have time to have you volunteer, but we can at least get you 3 positive character values before you age up. Okay, it doesn't have us as crushes anymore in here. Oh, we were both resentful about the no prom invite. That's unfortunate. Okay. We will select which students to follow, and we will go with them both Because while I want to run Ruby most of the day, I really want to get Jasper through that first chunk. Okay, Jasper. Oh. I guess you're fine. Alright. Run with your chest out. You, what is your morning? Study for exams. Can do. I might be able to do this. Alright, can I get an angle where I can see them both? You're done, so you pop on that other treadmill. We'll watch him first because he'll finish first. I have 2 teenagers. No, you're not done. Now you need to study for exams. She's like, my first day of school was exam day. It was awful. Okay. And you're done with that. Watch a funny video with Jared. That's fine. Right. Did you finish? Awesome. Well, go to class. Both of you. I wonder if they'll be in the same classroom. Oh, no, he's in the other class, which on the one... Wait, where are you going? No, don't chat with Owie. Go to class. Well, I mean, his aspiration is to get caught in the hall. Have at least one detention. What are your lunch period duties? Do you not have any? Oh, be friendly. Alright, well, we'll give you a friendly introduction. Because your sister's golden. Alright, which means you have time to freshen up. Alright, cool. Study for exams. Then we can get that whim. Just preen. I mean, honestly, we've all been there. And then we're gonna get over Maximilian again. We just looked at Jared, but Crush was in a different spot than I thought. So I'm gonna check and see if he's still a crush. Okay, we are genuinely no longer a crush with him, even though he's still in our list. So let's check Karina. Because once you age into young adult, you're just crush forever. Karina's still a crush. How about Maximilian? Because we're supposedly clear from him now. And he's still a crush, even though we just... we're going to keep doing this. We're going to do it as many times as it takes. Did you get through your lunch stuff? Family dynamics? Oh, you can totally be jokesters. They're so cute together. You know what? Why don't you get some pictures with your brother before you move out? So you'll have some photos to take with you. Oh, we just disagreed on something. Yeah, we got time. Now we will have some photos with our bro. No one can see us. Be affectionate. Hug your brother. Likes affection? Yeah. Who doesn't like affection? Alright, you need to get away with 3 pranks. So you're gonna come to this bathroom down where nobody's at and prank the toilet. Stop talking to your sister. Can we get away with this? Because if nobody's at this end of the hall, then we can prank both toilets. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Oh, alright. It's going to make us go to class first. That's okay. We got 1. We'll just see how much of this we can get through before Thursday. And then after school, we'll make sure we're set to Jared instead of Ruby, so we go home with Jared. You, sir, are done with that. Ooh, the janitor's in that bathroom. So come over here, use this restroom, and then we're going to try to prank it. It'll be fabulous. Okay, Jasper impressed his teachers and learned a lot. Ruby impressed her teachers and learned a lot. Excellent. And then we'll try pranking this way. Oh, who's calling Ruby? Dina. No, I don't want to graduate early. It'll mean sitting at home with nothing to do. Ruby should be heading to chess club, and I don't see her still in the class, so you, sir, start going home. We will switch control to Fern. We have to pay some bills, and let's bring Jasper home. Oh, his last name is Rosa. I am gonna go in to create a sim and real quick change Jade and Jasper's last names. Jasper, rather than talking to shady individuals, why don't you take a jog to clear your mind and get some emotional control? And Jade is home. Right, but I'm going to change our sim and change their name real quick. Make everybody a Lahue. You're supposed to be jogging to clear your mind. I think that we are going to call this episode here. I know our girl is at chess, but we are also, quite long in this episode with all of the makeovers and such. So I don't know how much further we're going to get in the challenge before Ruby graduates, but we're going to do what we can to get her into some romantic mischief and get Jasper into some mischief. Between episodes, I'm going to pop in and grab a keepsake box out of build mode and get that worked out with Fern. And then we're going to get our girl into mischief. We're going to get our guy into mischief. Fern, you can be cheerful. You can have that one. You finally get a new personality trait. When Ruby gets home from chess club, we will continue with good mischief. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a happy time zone wherever you are. If you would be so kind and have enjoyed this content, I hope you will leave a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe and push that notification bell. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. And I will see you again very soon.